So today we are going to, hold on. Hot, nigga, hot. Anyway. I meant to put my other glasses on. I have like 4 pairs of glasses, but. Okay. So today we are on our way. Today we are on our way to Marshall's. So yes, I have my air on, so y'all gonna hear a little bit. Got my water. So we're gonna go to Marshall's today. Woo! Marshall's and Kroger. Cause I need to get some wick items, but remember I told y'all in the last video, Kroger has closed, so we're gonna try on, just gonna look. They got shoes, clothes, jewelry. We're gonna look at some of their stuff. Marshall's, oh, we're gonna try on everything. We're gonna try on the mules, we're gonna try on the stilettos, the pumps. We're gonna try on everything that I would not ever have tried on in the past, because what? We grown women now, right? So we gotta shop like we are grown women. We gotta shop like, I'm not a soccer mom yet, but I know I'm gonna be a soccer mom, a boxing mom. I'm gonna be some type of mom to my 2 boys as far as like extracurricular. So we gotta be ready. We gotta be ready to go to brunch whenever I get invited, even though I've never been invited to brunch. But we gotta be ready to go on date night, even though we haven't had a date night in a while. But I'm gonna be ready. We gotta be ready, even if we're just gonna go to a restaurant, we go to a family, you know, a little get together. I gotta be ready. I can't look like the Fashion Nova hoes. Like, I don't want to look like that anymore. And I got body, baby. Like, but I need to have that grown woman stuff to go along with this grown woman shit, you know? Alright, let's. Ooh, the way you look at me, I'm feeling you. I got this from Dollar Tree. Ooh, you can feel it in the beat. We do the things we don't let nothing stop you. Ooh, ring the alarm. The club is jumping now, so get on. I can't have it, baby. We are trying on clothes. We are trying on shoes. And then we're going to look at everything else too, because, you know, and it's also Home Goods next door, but I dare not take my ass into Home Goods. Because it ain't like I'm gonna get anything anyway. So let's enjoy our day to ourselves for at least an hour and a half, okay? Baby, you's a window shopper. You mad at me? I think I know why. Baby, you's a window shopper. I am so excited because so many good things. Okay, so these are the women's sizes. Let's see. Okay, so these are my shoe sizes. The shoes were a fail, so they don't have my size. So let's look at shirts. Okay, let's get this party started. So I tried these shorts on at first. I couldn't even button them up. I think there was a size 2, too small. So now we're gonna move along to these other shorts. These were a size 4. I think these were Kinsey jeans, which I absolutely love the brand Kinsey. And I clearly have a mom booty, but hey, who doesn't have a mom booty? But my booty is good. My husband loves my booty. Anyway, so at Marshall's, I really didn't find like a whole lot of outfits, like tops to match with the bottoms. But as you see, these jeans are just, no. And these right here, ooh, they were just too tight on my butt. Like I could button them, but they would just made my butt look flat like a pancake. Now these were one of my absolute favorite jeans. You guys see how it's kind of like a straight leg. It's not necessarily a bell bottom. And these are just like super awesome. I love these jeans. I can move around in them. They hug my curves really well. And then paired up with this top, so cute. This absolute fail. Ooh, this right here was one of my favorites. I was like, ooh, this will look good for like a date night between me and my husband. And I actually liked it. The material was very slinky, very sexy, you know. I really did like it. I had to test it out to see if it was worthy of dance moves, like just in case he takes me salsa dancing or bachata dancing or something. Like I have to test it out. Like I had to test it out. I had to test out my samba moves right here. Like I had to test it out. Like, but I absolutely am in love with this dress. This one right here, I actually like this dress. This is like, let's go on a picnic. Yeah, a picnic, afternoon stroll, or, you know, just like I'm just, you know, running some errands. This was very, very comfortable, guys. This was actually one of the most comfortable things that I have tried on. I like that it didn't necessarily hug my butt, but it accentuated it. Now this was a fail. Now this was very cute hanging on the rack, and I couldn't even get everything like on me all the way. Like it wouldn't even zip. Like, but that's okay though, because I'm in the process of losing weight. It was very see-through, as you can see. You can see my white drawers. But it was alright. But I think it was an absolute success. So I recorded the labels that the brands that I really liked, for one, because in the last video I didn't do that. And then also I wanted to have it so just in case my husband was like, so do you remember the brand? Do you remember? So I have record of it. But I think this was an absolute success this time. So when I tell you, I have never in my life been to Home Goods inside. I have never. I've always heard great things about it, but never been. And I was a little overwhelmed when I was in there, but I was so happy. One, because I was by myself. Ooh, it has come out like it. I was super enjoying every bit of this moment. I saw a whole bunch of things that I would love to get for my home. One thing about the prices in there, that everything is worth the price, I would say. There was a lot of great things. Like, I've never seen such interesting things before. So I actually see what the hype is all about, and I love Home Goods. Like, I never thought I would say that, but this is like one of the best stores that I have ever been in, besides, you know, Ross and Burlington and Marshall's. Actually, I guess it falls under TJ Maxx and all of that umbrella. But I've never seen so many beautiful items, so much variety. Like, I was floored, like literally floored, somewhat overwhelmed. But, and see, look at this picture. The picture is amazing. It is so cute. I think they have different pictures for different aesthetics. This is just, I don't even know exactly what to say, but it was really good spending this time by myself, walking around. You know, I think as a mom, a lot of women can relate. You like, you know, home decorating and, you know, stores like this. And like, look, they have so many different things. And I think it's so hard to copy somebody else's stuff because they have so much here, like so much here, to where I don't even know. Like, guys, I've never seen anything like this a day in my life. Look at this vase or vase. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Look at all of this stuff. It's just so much stuff, but it's beautiful. Look at all the cups. Ooh, and I am a cup girl. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. That is awesome. But you know what, guys? I do appreciate you guys running around with me doing all of this, because like I said, I've never done this before. This is a different thing. And then I also went and I looked at some of their jewelry, and I'm telling you guys, I was so in like awe. Like, now the jewelry was in Marshall's, but they have very unique items, unique to me, I should say, and very cute things that I would love to have a part of my wardrobe. And I don't know. I was so excited, y'all. When I got home, I could not stop talking to my husband about it. And he was like, oh my gosh, can you give me a break? Like, I was like, okay, yeah. Because I was like going a million miles a minute. Look at these beautiful earrings. These are just so gorgeous. And I love these. I actually, after I saw these in person, I saw a pair on Pinterest. And I was like, oh my God, I saw those before. Like, it was just amazing. Like, it was so good to get out of the house and just enjoy the moment, just window shop. This is what I love about window shopping, because you really don't have a particular thing that you want to find. You just see different items, and you know, you look for the next time you go somewhere. Look at this bag, guys. This bag is absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me of Betsy Johnson. I don't think it was Betsy Johnson, but oh, look at the Juicy Couture. I am a Juicy Couture girl, literally. Okay, so it was a success, I guess. The only thing that I was saying was I did not know that Home Goods was connected to Marshall's, but it was actually cool. It was actually cool to go into Home Goods. I've never been in there before, so it was really nice to actually just look around and see, like, you know, what stuff I could potentially get later on. So it was really great going in there. The one thing I would say is that in Marshall's, I actually like their quality of clothing better, from like the shirts to the pants and stuff. I think it's 1,000% better. So yeah, but anyway, so I went into Home Goods for the first time. I've never been in Home Goods before, and when I tell you guys, I was blown away. I can see why people shop at Home Goods. There's so many things in there, like so much stuff. It's really hard for the different people to get the same thing, because there's so much variety, from lamps to plants, fake plants, to rugs, to pillows, to blankets, to comforters, to fucking any and everything. I almost felt overwhelmed at one point, because it was just like everything was just, it was just a lot. But I really enjoyed myself in Home Goods. Marshall's was really good. I did not find any sandals and shoes like I thought I was. So What I'm gonna do now is I gotta go to Kroger to get fruit for the chillin'. So good thing I brought some water because it is hot as fuck out here. Okay, I got my ice water, still ice and cold. My one of my sisters gave me this. Tabria gave me this. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do, like, what did I say? Oh yeah, I need to go to Kroger. I gotta get a few groceries, and then I do still wanna I think I'm gonna just look at their clothes. I may still try on some of their clothes in Kroger's. It really depends. So let's finish up. So in these few little seconds, what you're gonna see is Kroger's really doesn't have like stylish clothes. They just have like, you know, just throw around the house clothes. If you're traveling somewhere, this may be, you know, where you would stop. Some of this is real grown women attire, but it's not ugly. It's just, I noticed that it wasn't my cup of tea to even try on. And then I think some of this, they didn't even have things that I could actually fit, you know, besides this one little dress or whatever, which was cute, but I don't think this was my speed of things, you know. So they did have a clearance section, so that was nice. Well, that's the end of this vlog, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned because the next one is gonna be even better. Bye.